Imagine waking up one morning to find out your job still exists, but it looks completely different. Not because your company restructured, not because you changed careers, but because artificial intelligence quietly rewrote the rules. This is not a prediction. It is already happening. And it is affecting every single industry, every single profession, yes, even yours. While the headlines scream about layoffs and automation, what is truly unfolding is a deeper, quieter revolution. One that is reshaping not just who gets hired, but how we work, why we work, and even what work means. For years, we've thought of AI as something that would mostly affect low-skill, repetitive jobs, data entry, customer service, manufacturing, but that story is outdated. Today's AI is intelligent enough to code, design, write reports, create music, review legal documents, and even recommend medical treatments. This means it is not just replacing certain tasks, it is embedding itself into roles, across the board, from interns to executives, across blue-collar and white-collar jobs alike. Let's start by looking at how AI is reshaping work behind the scenes. In many offices, AI is now scheduling meetings, filtering emails, generating content, analyzing data, and even helping managers assess team performance. These are not jobs being eliminated, they're being transformed. A marketing analyst who once spent 3 hours building a campaign report can now do it in 3 minutes with AI tools. But now that analyst is expected to do more: strategize, interpret, present, and pivot in real time. The role still exists, but the expectations have shifted. In healthcare, AI is scanning X-rays faster than radiologists, flagging risks earlier, and enabling remote diagnostics. But instead of replacing doctors, it is demanding that they become even better communicators. More tech-savvy and more collaborative. In law, AI can summarize court rulings, draft contracts, and review discovery documents in seconds. The lawyers who thrive are not the ones who fear AI, but those who learn to work with it, delegating the repetitive and focusing on the strategic, human-driven parts of the job. This shift is not limited to knowledge workers. Even in construction and skilled trades, AI is stepping in through robotics, planning tools, predictive maintenance systems, and project optimization algorithms. Electricians are now expected to use digital blueprints generated by AI. Plumbers might troubleshoot with AR overlays. Car mechanics work with diagnostic AI that pinpoints issues before they even open the hood. Again, the job is not vanishing, it's evolving. But here's the catch. Not everyone is evolving with it. And that gap between what the job was and what it is becoming is where the real disruption lies. It's not just about layoffs. It's about relevance. The most dangerous thing is not losing your job overnight. It's waking up one day to find your role has changed so much, you're no longer qualified to do it. That's why the biggest winners in this new world are not necessarily the most educated or most experienced. They are the most adaptable. The ones willing to reskill, to question their assumptions, to rethink how they work. Soft skills like empathy, creativity, leadership, and adaptability are no longer nice-to-haves. They are essential. They are the things AI still struggles with, and the very traits that make humans indispensable. Let's take a closer look at the industries we often overlook when we talk about AI's impact. Take hospitality. You might assume hotel clerks and waiters are safe from AI. But automated kiosks, AI-driven concierge apps, and robotic food service are rapidly changing that landscape. The future hospitality worker needs to be more like a relationship manager, anticipating needs, solving complex problems, creating memorable experiences. It's not less human, it's more. In education, teachers are being asked to integrate AI tutoring tools, learning analytics, and adaptive platforms. But AI can't build trust with a struggling student. It can't sense when a child is distracted because of problems at home. It can't inspire. The teachers who combine technology with deep human engagement will thrive. Those who resist the change risk becoming outdated. Let's not forget about finance. AI is already writing earnings summaries, detecting fraud, optimizing portfolios, and giving personalized investment advice. Financial analysts must now go beyond the numbers, providing context, storytelling, and judgment that AI can't replicate. Accountants are learning automation tools. Bankers are becoming financial educators. The more technical the field, the more important the human element becomes. Now let's address the elephant in the room: layoffs. They are real, and in some cases, unavoidable. But layoffs are not the full story. What's more widespread and, often invisibly, is the slow displacement. Tasks are being reassigned. Tools are replacing work. Entire departments are shrinking, not because people are being fired, but because hiring is slowing down. This silent erosion is how most disruption occurs. So how do we stay ahead of it? First, by shifting our mindset. AI is not just a tool. It's a coworker. It's not just replacing labor, it's redefining value. Start by identifying the tasks in your role that are repetitive or rules-based. These are the ones AI will take over first. Then, double down on the things AI cannot do well: emotional intelligence, big picture thinking, persuasion, mentorship, cultural understanding. Next, invest in continuous learning. Not just courses on AI tools, but cross-training in adjacent skills. If you're in marketing, learn basic data analytics. If you're in HR, understand behavioral psychology. If you're a project manager, learn prompt engineering. It's not about becoming a coder, it's about staying relevant in a hybrid world. Collaboration will also become a key differentiator. The ability to work across disciplines, to bridge gaps between technical and non-technical teams, will be invaluable. As AI becomes more complex, the most successful professionals will be those who can translate between worlds, human to machine, strategy to execution, innovation to implementation. Even leadership is changing. Managers must now be AI literate, not just to understand tools, but to make ethical, strategic decisions about how AI is deployed. They must balance efficiency with fairness, innovation with inclusion. Leaders who fail to grasp AI will lose credibility. Those who embrace it responsibly will shape the future of work. Let's also talk about creativity. Far from being replaced, creative roles are being supercharged. Designers are generating hundreds of concepts in minutes. Writers are editing AI drafts. Musicians are remixing AI-generated samples. Creativity is no longer about starting from scratch. It's about curation, interpretation, and storytelling. The blank canvas is now a living, interactive tool. The takeaway is clear. Every job is changing. There are no sidelines in this revolution. Whether you are a CEO or a cashier, you are part of a global shift. You can resist it, ignore it, fear it, or you can prepare for it, engage with it, and lead through it. And here's the optimistic truth. AI is not here to erase your humanity. It is here to amplify it. To remove the drudgery so you can focus on impact. To automate the routine so you can innovate. To make space for deeper thinking, better connection, and more meaningful work. We are not at the end of work. We are at the beginning of a new relationship with it. If you found value in today's content, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, KB. Your support means the world to us and helps us keep bringing thoughtful, empowering content to people navigating the future of work. Thank you for being part of this journey.